So in the last video, I had spoken about the signs that you may be a victim of dark magic, right? In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can protect your energy to free yourself from dark magic and protect yourself from dark magic, okay? So let's talk about how to break free from it. We are all magnetic beings. We attract and repel energy. We have a magnetic field or an aura that surrounds us that is like our spiritual skin. If it's strong and healthy, it will protect us from external negative energies like dark magic. If it's weak, it will allow those negative energies into our energy, and it will have a negative effect on our lives. Our magnetic field becomes weak by our own negative energies. Like energies attract, opposite energies repel. Some of the things that can make our magnetic field weak are drugs and alcohol. I know y'all don't want to hear that shit. I know. Look, I used to like, turning up and drinking and, smoking weed and all of that. I used to like that. But those things, they will have a negative impact on your aura field. I'm telling you this from experience. They will. Absolutely. And they weaken your magnetic field. There's a reason alcohol is called spirits, okay? There's a reason for that. It weakens your energy field, making it easy for spirits to control you. The same with drugs. Both of these substances weakens your defenses and can open you up to entity attachments, possession, and or spell work. That's why you see people of certain spiritual systems using drugs and alcohol to connect with spirits. Drugs and alcohol are low vibrational substances. Anything that gratifies the ego or humanity that is destructive to your body, your mind, and counterproductive to your spiritual growth is low vibrational. So if you want to protect your energy field, then you need to stay away from those substances, period. Don't hate the messenger. I mean, you can go ahead and do it and see how that works for you, okay? I'm just sharing, my experience and what has helped me. If y'all don't want to do that, then don't do it and see how it helps you. Y'all ain't got to listen to shit I say. So don't get mad at me. I'm just, sharing, what has helped me, okay? The next thing is unhealthy foods. See, y'all not going to like me after this. I know, but I don't care. I'm going to get the message anyway. Our bodies will automatically let us know what foods we should and shouldn't be eating. Whatever you eat that makes you feel like shit afterwards is low vibrational and something you shouldn't be eating. So pay attention to your body and how you feel after you eat something. Hold on. I'm reading, y'all, so I had to get my papers together. I'm going to read it again. All right? I'm going to read it again because I found the page. So let's start over. So the next thing is unhealthy foods. Our bodies will automatically let us know what foods we should and shouldn't be eating. Whatever you eat that makes you feel like shit afterwards is low vibrational. It's something you shouldn't be eating. Unless you're overeating, of course, because, overeating, whether you're eating healthy or not, is going to make you feel like shit. So we're not talking about overeating, which you shouldn't be doing anyway. And I know it's hard because, sometimes you be eating some good, you be eating some food is good and stuff, you want to keep going, but you got to listen to your body. Okay? You can eat too much healthy foods and feel like shit. We know that. So if it's giving you high blood pressure, the stuff that you're eating, high cholesterol, diabetes, and other diseases, that is a clear indication that it is not healthy for you. And because it is not healthy for you, it's going to weaken your magnetic field. Facts. So keep a log of the foods and beverages you drink. Pay attention to how it makes you feel after consuming it. Do you feel energetic or lethargic? Does your stomach hurt? You feel gassy? Have heartburn? If you feel shitty afterwards, listen to your body and let it go. If it makes you feel good and energetic and doesn't result in any health issues, keep it in your diet. The saying you are what you eat is so true. Food is energy and has certain frequencies. If you eat foods that are of a high frequency, it will raise your vibration. Just think of food like gasoline for your car. Food is the gasoline, your body is the car. So if your car requires super unleaded fuel and you put regular unleaded in your car, what's going to happen? Your car isn't going to run right. But if you give it the proper fuel, it will run efficiently. Eating a healthy diet helps your immune system protect you from getting sick. It also helps to strengthen your magnetic field. Sickness and dis-ease weakens your magnetic field, and you don't want that. You're looking to strengthen and protect your magnetic field. And just think about it. The mind and body are connected. When you eat and drink healthy, you feel good. And how you feel affects your mental state. And your mental state affects your body's health and what you do. Remember, we create with the power of our mind. That's magic. And if our mind is not operating in a healthy state, we will create sickness, dis-ease, and attract negativity in our lives because the energy of our mind is low vibrating. It's going to affect your thoughts and emotions. It's hard to be positive and in a high vibration when you feel like shit. Facts. I mean, that's the truth, right? When you feel like shit, it's hard for you to be in a good mood. It's hard for you to be in a high vibration. It's hard for you to be positive. So do your body a favor and, work on it. Look, this is something that, I'm working on too. All the stuff that I'm saying here, I have not perfected, okay? It's not about being perfect. It's about a lifestyle. If it was about being perfect, we all be fucked up, all right? So I'm not saying that, you got to do everything perfectly. You just got to work on it. It's a lifestyle. Work on freeing yourself from these things. Work on it. We all struggle. We all have our weaknesses. We all have things that, we got to work on. The important thing is that you do work on it. You know what I'm saying? That you don't just make up excuses and because you think it's too hard or you just like it too much and you don't want to stop. Work on it. Ask the divine for help. You know what I mean? To help you overcome these things. I'm saying, I'm not, I'm not an ascended master. You know what I'm saying? I still have things that I struggle with. I still have things that I gotta work on. But the thing is, I'm working on it. Some days I get it. Some days I don't, but I work consistently on it. Like every day is a new day, and I just keep working on it. I keep asking the divine for help. And, eventually over time, it'll get easier. But, I'm not trying to come across like I'm Miss Perfect and Miss Righteous and, I got everything together. I don't. I'm a work in progress too, y'all. Okay? So, talked about drugs and alcohol that can lower your vibration. Unhealthy foods can lower your vibration. And also your magnetic field, weaken your magnetic field. So the next thing that can weaken your magnetic field is negative thoughts and emotions. So we all have negative thoughts and emotions sometimes, but I'm talking about habitual negative thoughts and emotions that have become part of your personality. Constant complaining, playing the victim, putting yourself down and putting other people down. Just very pessimistic in how you see the world. Depression, low self-esteem, negative emotions like these are low vibrating and weaken your magnetic field. That's not to say that we have to walk around pretending we're happy all the time with a smile on our face. We have a range of emotions for a reason. And if we are feeling a certain way, it's good to express it and to purge yourself of those emotions. Process what you're feeling and why you're feeling it. Once you know why, you know what it is within yourself that you need to work on. You may need to go to a therapist or psychologist, and that's okay. Once you've gotten those emotions out, you can work on transmuting that energy to a more positive vibe. Staying in these low vibrating energies will weaken your magnetic field and can cause physical and mental illness. It can even attract negative entities that can attach themselves to you and feed off your low vibrating energy. Remember, like energies attract. You definitely don't want that. So, work, if you know that you are a pessimistic person, work on trying to be more positive. Find out why you're feeling that way and, go get help if you need to. If you need to go talk to a therapist, go ahead and do that. The next thing is sex. Hold on now. Because I can read your minds. I know y'all about to turn me off. Hold on. Nah, I ain't saying what y'all think. Just listen. Hold on before you turn me off. Listen to what I have to say. Okay? Don't be coming to conclusions. Because a sister likes sex too, okay? So I'm not talking about, getting rid of sex. Sex is bad or nothing. No. Listen to me, okay? I'm not saying that sex in general is going to weaken your magnetic field. The divine created sex, and none of our asses would be here without it, okay? You have to be very careful about who you have sex with. Sex is not just an exchange of body fluids, but it is an exchange of energy. If the person you are having sex with is toxic and low vibrational, you're going to take in that person's energy into your magnetic field. If they have an entity attachment, that entity can attach itself to you. If that person has multiple partners, or you have multiple partners, or both of y'all have multiple partners, you're exchanging energy with everyone they had sex with and vice versa. That's a lot of energies to take in. Not to say that you have some people who are dark witches and warlocks who do sex magic on people. These people will have sex with you and be doing all kind of rituals and spells and shit on you without you even knowing it. Then people wonder why their life or certain areas of their lives are suddenly fucked up and they have all this bad luck. It's because you sexing low vibrating toxic people and absorbing their low vibrating toxic energies while they're siphoning your energy, making you weak. Y'all worrying about sexually transmitted diseases? Y'all better start worrying about spiritually transmitted diseases as well. Both of them weaken your magnetic field. Porn, lustful and perverted sex acts, and sex void of love, other known as fucking, is also very low vibrational and attracts negative entities and energies. Negative spirits and energies aren't attracted to love making. They're not attracted to love, which is the highest vibration that comes from the divine. So they ain't hanging around watching nobody making love to one another, but they love to see you fuck and have perverted, unnatural sex. It turns them on. They love that shit. So if you want to protect your energy field, then you need to think about the stuff that you're doing and who you're doing it with. And, get your shit together. You're going to have to make some changes in that area. Okay? I know a lot of y'all probably didn't want to hear that, but, I said it, so what? Next thing, gossip. You know the saying, if you don't have anything positive to say about someone, don't say anything at all, right? Wise words to live by. It's so tempting to get caught up in the negative things that are going on in other people's lives. Our egos love to do that. It takes our focus off of all the fucked up shit we got going on in our own lives that we need to deal with. It serves no purpose other than to boost our own fragile egos. Life and death is literally in the power of the tongue. And when you are engaging in gossip, you are speaking death over people through slander. Your words are energy. And gossip is an incantation over the lives of others. That is what dark witches and warlocks do as part of their spell work. So you can look at slandering someone's name as a form of dark magic. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Very simple. It's good to live by that. It's good to live by that saying to treat people the way you want to be treated. If you treat people the way you want to be treated, then you don't have to worry about doing anything that is, on that low frequency that's going to attract negative energy. And that's something like, again, I said, we're all a work in progress, right? I'm a work in progress too. So, it's not about being perfect, but we do want to work on perfecting ourselves. These are things that we want to live by. We want to treat people the way that we would want to be treated. And gossip is just it serves no high purpose. It serves no benefit to ourselves or others. So it's good to just not do it. All right. Music. A lot of today's music is very low vibrational. The majority of the music are talking about a bunch of negative shit. Kill a nigga, kill a bitch, fuck a hoe, I'm a hoe, sex, drugs, crime, and toxic relationships. Low vibrational shit. Facts. I mean, that's, am I lying? No, I know. Most of the music today ain't shit. It really isn't. It ain't like back in the day when people was talking about loving one another and shit. Remember, life and death are in the power of the tongue. So those lyrics are speaking death spells into your energy and lower your vibration. Okay? So, just pay attention to the type of music that you listen to. I started listening to, I've been doing that for years now, but not completely. Now I am listening to, either hip hop music that has positive messages. You know, I might listen to like some old school hip hop, like 80s hip hop, or just hip hop that, like, I don't listen to the stuff of the day because I just don't like that style of music. But the hip hop from the golden era, you know, the 90s and stuff, I listen to uh, hip hop that has positive messages in it, or instrumental hip hop. You know, I started to listen to a lot of that. You know, stuff, the songs that I like, but you know, I can't listen to the lyrics because they just talk about a bunch of garbage. And so I'll listen to the instrumental for the song. And then as far as like, you know, R&B and stuff, I just started listening to a lot of the oldies, you know, the 70s soul music, and you know, just music that basically talks about loving one another, and healthy relationships and stuff. You know, because I just can't. There's certain things I just can't listen to no more. You know, even if I try, you know, I'll listen to it, and as soon as I hear the lyrics, I just can't, and I just turn it off. You know, so yeah, just be mindful of, you know, the type of music that you listen to. Pay attention to the lyrics, because like I said, you know, words have power, you know, and words are spells. So you want to be careful about the type of music that you're listening to and the words that you're listening to in the songs, okay? So the last thing I want to talk about in regards to things that can lower your vibration or weaken your energy field is TV shows, okay? So pay attention to the content that you're watching on TV. Like these reality shows, you know, that are very popular. They're basically visual gossip and drama shows, okay? It's not just the reality shows, it's pretty much anything, you know, that you watch. Just be careful about the content that you're watching. Be careful about it, okay? Pay attention to how you're feeling when you watch these things. And, you know, the things that I mentioned, these aren't, this isn't a complete list of things. These are just some examples, okay? It's not an exhaustive list. As you begin to develop a closer relationship with the divine, it will make you feel a way about what you're doing. You will not feel comfortable. If you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, trust me, and you have a relationship with the divine will make you feel uncomfortable. It will let you know that you should not be doing something, that you should not be watching something, that you should not be listening to something, that you should not be around certain people. You will feel uncomfortable. So when you start feeling uncomfortable, listen to that feeling. God is letting you know to stop doing what you're doing. That is your intuition. And it will get stronger as you follow its guidance. And if you're not sure, just ask the divine to give you discernment to know its will. And the divine will do that. It will help you. It will let you know. If you truly want to know, it will let you know what it does not want you to do, what it does not want you to, who it does not want you to be around. You know, it will give you that the discernment that you need, okay? So, I'm not saying, I know I listed a lot of things that a lot of people are not going to want to stop doing. This spiritual journey is not an easy one. It is difficult. The road to righteousness and that spiritual road that the divine has for us is not something that everybody can follow. It's not an easy road. That journey is difficult. And the easy road is what most people will follow. There's not many people that's going to go this path because it requires a lot of sacrifice. Okay? But you don't have to be perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect person. We're all flawed. So I'm not saying that you have to be perfect to protect your magnetic field. If that was the case, no one would be able to protect their energy because nobody's perfect. I sure as hell ain't, and I don't claim to be. I have my good and my bad days. We've all engaged in most, if not all, of these activities that I mentioned. But if these activities have become a lifestyle for you, then it's time for a lifestyle change. An easy way to look at it is to treat people as you will want to be treated, and treat yourself as a sacred vessel of the divine, because that is what you are. Your body is the holy temple of the all, the divine source, the most high. You know that you are, at least I hope you know, that you are a divine vessel, that you are sacred. Your body is sacred. You are sacred. I hope you know that. That you, because you are sacred and because the divine lives in you, that makes you holy and divine. So treat yourself that way and treat your body that way, okay? So that is the end of my message. I hope that my message has helped someone out there. And that's all for now. I will talk to you in the next video. Peace.
Hey y'all, I also wanted to add to this message that if you are in a high vibration and you're walking in the love and light of the divine, and you are still having issues with the things that I have mentioned as far as signs that you are that you might be a victim of dark magic. Certain things are happening and you're just like, why is this happening? And I'm doing my best to live righteously, and these things are still happening. Sometimes when we go through things like that, well, I'm not going to say sometimes, all the time, okay? Everything happens for a reason, and if you're going through, difficulties and challenges that may be linked to spell work, just understand that things happen for a reason. If you know you're living right, you know you're doing your best, and you're still facing a lot of challenges, the divine always has a purpose for the things that we go through. And sometimes it's a lesson involved. You know, you can always ask the divine, okay, what's going on? Why is this happening? And the divine will reveal its purpose. Sometimes there are lessons that we have to learn through our experiences. I would say all the time, everything is a lesson. That's how I see it. And these lessons help us to grow and evolve. They help to strengthen us. You know, they teach us things about ourselves that we may not have known, things that we need to work on. They teach us certain things that are important. And these things we would not have learned if we hadn't gone through the experience. So understand that things are not happening to you, they're happening for you. If you have that mentality, you know, it will help you to go through things a lot easier. This life is about self-mastery. And we have to go through certain challenges in order to master ourselves. So everything is not because you know, you're on a low vibration and you're attracting negativity. Sometimes things are happening for a higher purpose. You know, it's something that you need to learn. It's something that you need to experience. Sometimes we are being initiated. Like, for example, I'm still facing some challenges, and there's some things that are still being allowed to happen. And I know why, because, you know, I am a mind alchemist. You know, as a matter of fact, all of us, you know, have to master our minds. That's part of the work of being here. And because I am doing what I'm doing, which is helping people, you know, to become mind alchemists, I have to experience things where I have to use mind alchemy to overcome, you know, the challenges that I face, so that I can in turn help others to do the same thing. And so that was revealed to me. So I know that, you know, the things that I experience are part of my initiation and part of my purpose. So sometimes that is why you might still be going through things, and you know that you are, you know, walking in the love and light of the divine. And I just wanted to, you know, state that, so that anyone that's, you know, going through things and they're still, you know, they're like, well, why am I still going through this? Because I'm, you know, doing my best to live righteously and you know, treat people the way I want to be treated, and you know, I'm not engaging in any low vibrating behaviors. So, why is this happening? That is most likely why. There's lessons that you need to learn through those experiences. There's things that the divine is using those. The divine is using those experiences for your benefit, to help you to grow and to help you become stronger and maybe prepare you for what you may have to do. Like me, you may be here to help a specific group of people, and you may have to go through certain experiences in order to be able to help them through you overcoming those challenges or whatever. But it's always good to ask the divine, okay, what's going on? Why am I going through this? Is there something that you want me to learn? What is the purpose for these experiences? And the divine will let you know, because the divine wants you to know. The divine is not the author of confusion. It does not want you to be lost, in your life. It wants you to know and understand things so that you can move forward and, do its will, since you are the vessel of the divine. So I just wanted to mention that to encourage, some people out there who may be wondering, what's going on. Because like I said, I'm still, facing challenges, not to the extreme of, what I was going through before. But I am facing some things, and, my enemies have, they work nonstop. I'm pretty sure they must have like witches and warlocks on the clock. People that they hired, that do stuff like 24/7. But anything that I face, I understand that it is part of my initiation. It's part of, what I'm here to do, which is to master my mind, master myself, and teach other people how to do that. So, it's part of, what the divine set out for me in this incarnation, as it's living out this human experience through me. So, I accept the role that I am playing, in this incarnation. And I know that, things aren't always going to be challenging. We all going to face challenges, but it's not going to be like, a constant struggle. And, so I just wanted to mention that, if you have a big calling, you're going to go through stuff. And you're going to go through more things than the average person. So that's to be expected. It's part of the work. It's part of the mission. And if you're here on a mission to help others, you're going to go through things that, are going to be stressful, and just know that, as long as you have the divine in you, you will have the strength to go through whatever you're supposed to be going through. And I'm telling you this from experience, because the divine in me is the only reason why I'm still here. The divine in me gives me strength that I would never be able to have on my own. And the divine will give you all the strength that you need to go through whatever you have to go through, if that is the divine's will. So just trust in the divine, and know that the divine loves you, and know that things are not happening to you, they're happening for you. Ask the divine what's going on. Maybe there are some things that you might not be aware of that you do need to stop doing, or it might be something that you are not aware of that might have left the door open, the spiritual door open, so to speak, for any type of spell word to get in your energy field, or that could be it as well. But you're not going to know unless you talk to the divine about it. And the divine will reveal to you whether or not there is something that you might not be aware of, that you need to get out of your energy, that you need to stop doing, or maybe people that you might be around that you might not be aware of, maybe a toxic influence. It could be a lot of things, but you're never going to know unless you speak to the divine and get the answers from the divine. I'm just mentioning certain things that it could be, but of course I'm not going to know for sure, because I don't know you. I don't know what's going on in your life, but you can talk to the divine and get the answers that you need. That's the wonderful and beautiful thing about having a relationship with the divine, is that all the answers that you need are already inside of you. All you need to do is ask. All right, so that was all that I wanted to add to the message. I hope that helped give some clarity to anyone who, feels as though they're already walking in, a righteous path, and they, of course we're not perfect, but, you're doing the best that you can, and as far as you are, living righteously, and stuff is still going on, and you're wondering why. It could be for those reasons that I mentioned, but again, when you are confused and don't understand what's going on, the best thing is to go within, ask the divine, meditate, seek answers from the divine within you. And the divine will let you know what you need to know. All right, so that was it. I am out. Peace.